This is Paul Kostial, the founder and CEO of AudienceInnovation.com. We're a marketing company based in Austin, Texas, and we're going to talk about what's working in marketing today. Just from the global or broader psychological standpoint of marketing, what's working, how touch points are engaged in humans' lives, both business and consumer, online and offline. We're going to talk a lot about tangible touch points and why they're working, how humans react or why they react so well to tangible touch points. We're also going to talk about the unique proposition of magazine cover wraps or cover wrap touch points. It's a very misunderstood medium. What are the most effective targets for these campaigns? What are the best content options for these campaigns? How the sales force is integrated in them and why they work so well. Giving some examples of results and client testimonials. And then why do these tangible touch points work so well? It's kind of obtuse. Like what makes them work so well? It's kind of maybe not so obvious. Also, we'll get into a little bit about pricing and how you would get a quote for a particular target audience and how we would respond and let you know if your target audience is appropriate or not. And then share just a brief moment about the business, how long we've been in business, client examples, and how to reach us. We look forward to chatting and hearing more from you as well. So hope you enjoy our podcast today. What's working in marketing today is what we call a blended strategy. We call it sequenced or layered messaging. It's online plus offline. So most every client we work with is doing online. And what we say is apply a cover wrap marketing program or a tangible touch point, a drip campaign offline to your drip campaign online, right? The combination of the two is producing the result. We have dozens of clients that have combined the two and are getting exponentially better results from the combination of the two than either one alone. We have a Fortune 500 client that got a 59% response rate to their online plus our program offline, and they had less than 1% to the online only, and that was a side-by-side test. So literally 100 times different call to action, stats, inbound, qualified leads off of this kind of program. So that's what's working. Online plus offline, tangible touch points combined with digital touch points is what's causing the best result. Tangible touch points are simply not digital touch points. They're offline touch points. They're physically received as a tangible touch point, direct mailed, handed out at a trade show, received at an event. So it's a gifted or received physical, tangible touch point that has a different emotional response than a digital touch point. There is a big difference between digital touch points and tangible touch points. There's a feeling, a physical, emotional response that is connected when someone has something in their hand. So that is exactly what a tangible touch point is, and why humans react to it is because there's an emotional response that's different when you receive something in your hand and you physically touch it, especially if you appreciate receiving it. So there is a difference and there is a value add for having both types of touch points in your marketing. What's unique about cover wrap marketing is it's kind of a blended combination of several different things. One, you're attaching your company's brand to a respected media partner, and that lifts your brand in the mind of the receiver or your customer file that we're targeting for you. So think Forbes or Fortune or ESPN or Fast Company or Inc. or Texas Monthly or Good Housekeeping. All of these are very respected brands, and they lift your company up in a way that is valuable and beneficial. Secondly, you're putting your message on this content. It lands in their office or in their home or in their hand in such a way that they appreciate receiving it. So the response to something that's appreciated is very different from something when you feel stalked, right? Also, it's a offline drip campaign. So it's a touch point and then another touch point and then another touch point. They keep it. They receive it. It's like educational content. It keeps coming to them a little bit, and it's blended with your online strategy and is very effective as a result of that. Our 4 best target types are B2B. We can target any executive audience in their office. We've got an affluent platform. We're going to target any affluent household you want in their home. We've got 2 out-of-home platforms where we do point of care for pharma or doctor's offices, physicians' offices, where we place your content in any collection of our 50 doctor networks. And we've got a retail geo demo platform where we can place your content in barbershops, beauty salons, automotive dealers, nail salons, tattoo parlors, or country clubs. You name it, we've got 200 location types, over 5 million out-of-home locations in the United States. And we can identify them exactly based on their geo-demo proximity to your retail location addresses. So 4 platforms: B2B, Affluent, Pharma or Point of Care, and then the retail geo-demo platform. We have over 400 content partners already in our wheelhouse. We work with the client and or the agency to identify the target, the time frame, and the count, and then we're going to identify which content partner or partners are best for you, and you make the decision. So that would include many major publishers in the U.S. and their international subscriber options as well. So you name it, we've got it, and we will build it for you based on those existing relationships with content partners that have already engaged Audience Innovation to be a part of their circulation-based strategy. We like to do this in a very systematic way, and it's really helpful to identify the target and the timing and the count first, and then lay in which content partners are best as the second step. Every one of our programs is connected to the Salesforce. You're connected through your CRM. Many of our clients will add a checkbox in their CRM for each contact they want included in this program. It's integrated with the Salesforce from a follow-up standpoint. These are our 1,000 or 2,000 or 1,592 or 5,000 best customers. And then the integration occurs. So the offline drip campaign starts, and the timing of that is divulged to the Salesforce so they know what the timing is, and they can help interact with the customer base, knowing what that timing is, sequenced also with your online. So CRM is a big part of what we do, connecting the two. We measure every program from a Salesforce capacity based on what were the quantity of interactions, what were the quantity of proposals, what was the quantity of sales, and what was the volume in dollars of those sales. So very high integration with Salesforce, and oftentimes a Salesforce or sales director even pays for these programs. For the best result examples, please go visit our website. Under the results tab, you've got campaign results, campaign vignettes, and campaign examples. And there you will see a ton of result examples across all kinds of categories, all kind of company types, all kind of target types. And the bottom line is on results, we are going to try to, if it's possible, measure exactly what the revenue result is of this program and tie that back to your ROI. In every single case, we know exactly who we're putting the magazine in the hands of, so the exact targets are known. And if the company can help us measure count, then we know at your end how many of these people actually bought that product, bought more from you, etc. And then we can measure revenue growth and ROI. Results are off the charts. Our clients who have used these programs love them. Our recipients of these programs love them and appreciate them, send thank you notes. So the value is clear, and the result pages there on the website will be the easiest way for you to see a lot of result examples. These campaigns work so well because they're a gifted gesture of goodwill. So first of all, there's an appreciation for receiving it. There's an interaction with a content partner that's respected. So pick Forbes or ESPN or Fast Company or Inc. That also connotes a level of respect for the media partner or the content partner. Their drip campaign, it's an offline drip campaign, right? So it's a company-designed drip campaign that is appreciated and received, and there's a whole different emotional response as a result of that. Because of that, they're going to read it at a high rate, 80, 90% readership, 50, 60, 70% call to action stats. So it works so well because it's touching a different nerve or a different emotional connection response to the target audience that is so important to you, and you let them know that you appreciate them, and it's a gesture of goodwill, and because of that, they take a much higher reaction to it. So the simple answer about how the pricing works is that pricing is based on how many people you want to target for how long. The pricing does vary a little bit by magazine, and it also does vary a little bit based on how many times you're going to reach them during your time frame with your cover wraps, because there's extra printing charges. So there's some nuances to pricing that means that we can't really put pricing online because everything is kind of built to order. We do have some plug and play pricing plans with several of our partners. That's literally, this is our simple platform with Fast Company. This is how many you get. This is over whatever period of time. And then you're just telling me how many you want to target, right? So we just build the platform based on quantity and term, meaning how long, and then how many touch points do you want during that time frame. And we do all this for you. We figure it out with you. We just need a few answers in order to build you a pricing model to give you some scope or scale. It's very, very simple. We just do it all for you. Audience Innovation has been in business 12 years as of 2018. We have worked with major clients, Fortune 500 clients, many of them. We've worked with smaller companies, mid-sized companies. We've also launched a platform specifically for real estate agents, insurance agents, mortgage brokers, financial advisors, and others in similar kind of independent business professions. So we've got a long history of success. We have over 400 content partners that are working with us in terms of providing content to our clients. We work with the client and agency to build the platform for you, and then we match up which is the best content partner. We look forward to talking to you about your target so we can align what's best, and including you potentially in our list of successes and our many client examples of true sales success. The next step, if you want to know more, is to reach out to us. My email and my phone number is here. I will handle your business personally, or I will assign one of our best account managers for your particular business type or your location in the country. And you can also visit us on audienceinnovation.com if you would like. And there's the Contact Us page, gives you a few other contact options if you want to schedule a time to talk, etc. So the easiest place is either visit our website or contact me direct based on the information that's shared here below. We look forward to it. We do not take business or targets that we do not think are going to be effective. So whether you're a client partner or an agency partner or both, we're going to figure out exactly what you want to do, what your objectives are, and we're going to let you know if we think that this will work for you. And if not, we're going to very quickly tell you so that nobody's wasting their time. We like to do programs that are going to be effective only and always, and that's been our mantra from day one. We look forward to it and hope you're doing well, and we talk to you soon.